Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Muhammad Akmal. Together with my group members, which is Muhammad AIMAN HAIQAL bin WIRA, Muhammad ADIB HAKIMI bin AZRI, and Muhammad Amin SHAFIQ bin Muhammad RAMLI. Together, we will present about the impact of Hvac system towards health and energy effectiveness. So, I will start sharing the content. Okay, here is the slide. So this is our group members. So you can see Muhammad AIMAN HAIQAL, Muhammad ADIB HAKIMI, Muhammad Amin SHAFIQ, and myself, Muhammad Akmal. Okay, I will start with introduction. Hvac system is one of important system that widely used in various areas such as high-rise buildings, commercial complex, industrial units, hospital, parking units, and hotels. Okay, Hvac system stand for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Hvac refer for heating and cooling of both residential and commercial buildings, as well as the many systems used to move air between interior and outdoor areas. They are the system that keeps you warm in the winter and cool and pleasant in the summer. They are also the system that filter and clean indoor air to keep you healthy and maintain comfortable humidity levels. And Hvac system works that way more than just heating or cooling place. Instead, it improves interior air quality and provide comfort for everyone inside a building. While there are several different types of Hvac system, they all start with same basic component. Hvac system selection and component selection is important to achieve this desired system based on owner of the buildings. The engineer is responsible to choose the best part and system to make sure it fits with the building configuration and climate condition. System that we use in this 3-floor building shopping complex is all water system of central Hvac system. This system is more suitable and best efficient for this building. Next, the component selected is air handling unit or AHU, chiller and boiler. Air handling unit is considered as most important component in all air system where cooling and heating take place in the air handling unit. Other component is water cool chiller. It is located inside the building and work almost the same as air cool chiller. Water cool chiller is very energy efficient. Lastly is boiler. Boiler function is to distribute the heat in hot water, which gives up heat as it passes through the radiator or other device in room throughout the buildings. The system used is all water system, where for this system, heated and cool water is distributed from a central system to conditioned space. This system is smaller than others due to the use of pipes as distribution containers and the fact that water has a larger heat capacity and density than air, requiring a less volume to transport heat. Floor radiators, baseboard radiator, unit heater, and convectors are among the delivery device that used in all water heating systems. However, all water cooling system such as valence units installed in the ceiling are uncommon. A fan coil unit is the most common type used in buildings to condition the entire space. Okay, up to the next presenter, which is Muhammad Amin SHAFIQ.
Okay, thank you to my group members. Okay, my name is Muhammad Amin SHAFIQ. Now I'm going to tell about Hvac type selection. Okay, system selection depends on 3 main factors, including the building configuration, the climate condition, and the owner desire. The design engineer is responsible for considering various systems and recommending more than one system to meet the goal and satisfy the owner of a building. Some criteria can be considered, such as climate change, for example, temperature, humidity and space pressure, building capacity, spatial requirement, costs such as capital costs, operating costs and maintenance costs. However, the selection of system has some constraints that must be determined. Okay, next. Okay, other constraint that must be determined for the selection of a system is available capacity according to standards, building configuration, available space, construction budget, available utility source, and lastly, heating and cooling building loads. Okay, next. Now I'm going to tell about a general central HVAC system. A central HVAC system may serve one or more thermal zone, and its major equipment is located outside of served zone in a suitable central location, whether inside, on top, or adjacent to the building. Central system that mass condition zone with their equivalent thermal load. Central HVAC system will have several control points, such as thermostat for each zone. The medium used in the control system to provide the thermal energy subclassifies the central HVAC system. The thermal energy transfer medium can be on air or water or both, which represent all air system, air water system, and lastly all water system, hydronic. Also, central system include water source, heat pump, and heating and cooling panels. Central HVAC system has combined devices in air handling unit or AHU, which contains supply and return air fans, humidifier, reheat coil, cooling coil, preheat coil, missing box filter, and outdoor air. Okay, for our system, we choose all water system of central HVAC system. It's the best choice for our project shopping complex with 3-floor building of our assignment. Okay, next. The system will be the most suitable and precise for the building application. In an all-water system, heated and cool water is distributed from a central system to conditioned space. This type of system is relatively small compared to the other type because the use of pipe as distribution containers and the water has higher heat capacity and density than air, which require the lower volume to transfer heat. Okay, now I'm going to tell about component selection of our system, all water system. Okay, firstly is AHU or air handling unit system. Air handling unit can be considered as the heart of all the systems since cooling and heating take place in the air handling unit. It also makes the outside air after the purified with the return air, then necessary psychometric process are carried out. The main component of the air handling unit are supply fan, fan motor, cooling coil, filter, missing box, damper, heating coil, humidifier, centrifugal pump, control pump, and casing. In addition, air handling unit based on various classification units can be classified in two types: horizontal air handling unit or vertical air handling unit based on the structure and based on the location where it is placed. The second one is chiller system. For chiller system, water-cooled chillers are almost always located inside of a building. They work almost the same way as air-cooled chillers. The difference is that they remove heat from chill by water exhausting the heat to a second isolated water line called the condenser water line. Water-cooled chiller systems are very energy efficient. The condenser water flows through the chiller and pick up heat. The condenser water then returns to the cooling tower. The cooling tower is almost always located outside of the building and remove heat from the condenser water by evaporating some of the condenser water into the atmosphere. And lastly is boiler system. Boiler are special purpose water heaters. While furnaces carry heat in warm air, boiler system distribute the heat in hot water, which give out heat as it passes through radiators or other devices in rooms throughout the building. The cool water then return to the boiler to be reheated. Hot water systems are often called hydronic system. In steam boilers, which are much less common in building application today, the water is boiled and steam carry heat through the system, condensing to water in the radiator as it cools. Okay, that's all from my part. Now I'm going to pass to my group members, HAKIMI.
Thank you, Amin Shafiq. Okay, on this part, I would like to explain the air system for the enclosed shopping mall for the minimum of 3-level building. Okay. So, as we can see, the enclosed mall air conditioning system is provided by the developer or the owner. A central plant or unitary equipment may be used in the mall system. Okay. So, the owner often mandates that the individual tenant store linked to a central plant system that can be used for heating or cooling expenditure that can be included in their monthly rent. So, when unitary systems are employed, the developer usually demands that each tenant install a unitary system or an identical design for the each conventional heating and cooling system that can be enough for the tenant or for the tenant individual need. So, in rare situation, the tenant may be required to build a system of a different scale that initially anticipated by the developer. So, as you can see from the figure here, this is one of the example for the air system that is being controlled for the heating or the cooling in the shopping mall. Okay, here I would like to explain the air system for a project which is the minimum of 3 level of shopping mall. So, for a general knowledge, a single or a smaller center of shopping mall employ unitary system, but for our topic, we are using a minimum of 3 level of shopping mall, which use the central plant system. So, for the air system, which for our group that have been explained by our friend, by using the all water system, are using a variable volume control at the local usage point to supply chill or heated air to the individual tenant store or the mall air conditioning system. So, the core system in the enclosed shopping mall has increased the efficiency or the fundamental component necessary for smoke control system. So, many buildings regulate mandate smoke management system. So, each store has its own air distribution system. So, for the air system in each tenant of each store in the shopping mall, the tenant can provide the odor control which can maintain either negative or positive pressure relative to the mall, depending on the store. So, as you can see, the mall for the air distribution of the air system in the enclosed shopping mall have maintained a slightly positive pressure in comparison to the outside air, where ventilation or vestibule with individual heating system are common at outside door. So as you can see here, this is a common central plant which used by a major shopping mall in Malaysia. This is a minimum of 3-story building for a shopping mall, or can be more than that. As I have explained earlier, a bigger or the multi-level shopping mall use a central plant system just like this. So, throughout all of the air system, of course, there will be a larger usage of energy in order to provide the air distribution across all of the store in the enclosed shopping mall. So, here are several tips on energy saving recommendation in order to controlling the air system while providing a better energy usage. So the first one is the older inefficient cooling and heating system should be upgraded or replaced, especially if CFC refrigerant are utilized. Secondly, the thermal storage should be considered if demand or non-peak energy prices are high. The economization cycle should also be added if they are not already installed or in use. And lastly, the most importantly, which the store tenant or the store owner should regularly upgrade an antiquated or an inappropriate control system of the air system. So that is from me for the air system for the enclosed shopping mall. Next, I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad HAIQAL bin WIRA. Thanks to my friends. Okay, now let's talk about efficiency calculation. Efficiency calculation is about energy efficiency. The terms energy efficiency refer to the utilization of the least amount of energy to get the greatest impact. A more efficient air conditioner will chill your building more efficiently while using the less power, and a more efficient furnace will require less fuel to provide the same amount of heat. There's a two type of efficiency calculation. First, energy efficiency ratio, or we can call it EER, and then seasonal energy efficiency ratio, or we can call SEER. Okay, let's see the first one. Okay, energy efficiency ratio. It is determined by dividing the cooling power given by an AC per hour by the number of watts of electricity used, and it is used to calculate the cooling tower of an air conditioning system per unit of power spent. The data was collected on the warmest day of the season. EER stands for energy efficiency ratio. The EER rating for an air conditioner is calculated by dividing the BTU, or British Thermal Unit, rating by wattage. As you can see, the formula of EER is AC capacity over power. Next, seasonal energy efficiency ratio. Because of the average efficiency of the air conditioner for the whole season is more dependable, it is more trustworthy. Efficiency rating for air conditioner divide the output power of an AC during the course of the season by total energy consumed by machine. As you can see, the formula of SEER, cooling output during summer over energy use during summer. Okay, next is the coefficient of performance, or we can call COP. It is used to describe the heating performance of heat pump while it is in heating mode, but it may also be used to describe the cooling performance of air conditioner. COP have a formula that Q cold over W. W is Q hot minus Q cold. Next, electric efficiency. The energy efficiency of device can be calculated using the following formula, which is energy efficiency useful output energy times 100% over total input energy. Okay, as we can conclude, we choose all water system of Central for this project because it is appropriate for the assigned area, which is shopping complex with a 3-story building. We compare the efficiency of the Hvac system utilized in the assignment between Central all water system and Central all air system. Because the square footage of the space to be cooled is large than another building, a shopping complex with 3 floors will likely require more BTUs. An air handling unit, or we can call AHU, is used to recondition and circulate air as part of a heating, ventilation and air conditioning system, and is a part of component chosen in all water system of Central. The AHU primary job is to take in outside air, recondition it and give it to a building as fresh air. Because all exhaust air is eliminated, the indoor air quality is adequate. The fresh air is either heated by recovery unit or cooled by cooling coil, depending on the desired temperature of the reconditioned air. Because the shopping complex 3-story building require a lot BTUs, the central all water system is the best option for Hvac system for this building because it is less expensive than the central all air system. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Muhammad AIMAN HAIQAL. So for conclusion, Hvac system clearly very important system in all buildings, which is in this case the system used for 3-floor shopping complex building is all water system. The system used because it is more energy and space efficient method of cooling and heating energy distribution. The first cost is also often less than other central system. It is also quicker than unitary system. Next, all the component selection is chosen based on the most suitable or most efficient for the system, such as boiler, chiller and air handling unit. After compare the all water system with other system by using calculation of energy efficient ratio and coefficient of performance or COP, it's shown that the all water system is the best because of the cost for other system is slightly higher and the efficiency is better. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you very much.